Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning to Madam Azwa. Thank you for this opportunity. We are here today to present our group analysis for the course DPB 30103, Introduction to Human Resource Management. Our study focus on analysis and ethical resolution of an industrial dispute at MZZ Company. The member of our team who prepared this case study are I am MUHAMAD SYUKRI bin KHAMSUL, ROSAHAKIMIE bin ROSASUAN, Muhammad IMADUDDIN bin ISHAMMUUDIN, Muhammad SYARIFUDDIN bin ABDULLAH, and last but not least, HAZIQ bin MORYADI. I will now start by detailing the case background. Hello, it's me again. For the next slide, I'm going to present about case background and core conflict. MZZ Company is a stable, medium-sized manufacturer of car parts. The current situation is an industrial dispute resulting from the failure of internal discussion. This indicates that the conflict is severe and requires external analysis. The employee dissatisfaction is primarily driven by three critical core issues. The first one, employees are facing wage stagnation. Despite the company's continuous growth, leading to feeling of being undervalued. Second one is poor working condition. There are major concerns regarding working condition and explicit safety concern within the facility. Number 3 is lack of transparency. Number 3 is lack of transparency. There is a significant perceived lack of transparency and communication from the senior management toward the workforce. As a result, the workers, led by the union, have taken the extreme measure of the launching a strike. This marks a complete breakdown in the employer-employee relationship. That's all for me. For the next slide, I'm going to pass it to ROSAHAKIMIE. Thank you.
Okay, now I will discussing about a critical situation of demands versus financial reality. On one side, the union and employees have to put forward several key demands. These include a significant 50% salary increase, the immediate implementation of improved safety measure, and involvement in key operational decision making. On the other side, management's stance is firm. They are only willing to offer a 5% wages increase, citing current financial constraint and the competitiveness of the market. The impact of this deadlock is severe. The ongoing strike is causing major production losses and is risking the cancellation of major contracts. So now for answering question 1 on type of worker industrial action. To demonstrate their position, worker can engage in industrial action, which is defined as a collective withdrawal or slowing down of labor to exert pressure on employer. There are several key types of industrial action. First, a strike. This is the most disruptive form involving a complete cessation of work. Second is picketing. This is when workers stand outside the workplace to inform the public and non-strike about the dispute. It is important to note this is legally protection under certain conditions. Another form is a work to rule. In this action, employees follow all safety and construction rules exactly to the letter, which is practice severely slow down production. And finally, a go slow where worker deliberate reduce their piece of work. When discussing this action, it's clearly to consider this ethic and legal limitation. All action must remain non-violent and comply with the regulation set in the Industrial Relation Act.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad IMADUDDin. I will continue apart from ROSAHAKIMIE, which is question 1 demonstrating industrial action. For my part, I will continue about the question 1 which is question 1-2, specific action taken at MZZ. Number 1, the primary action is a full strike, refusal to work. It means employees have completely stopped working to protest against management. This action shows serious dissatisfaction and loss of trust after failed discussion of unfair treatment. Number 2, we are going to about they are also organizing protests, likely picketing. Workers are generating publicly to show anger and pressure the company to take action. Picketing is done to attract attention and demand change. Number 3, we are going to rational. This signifies a complete breakdown of trust and exhaustion, indicating the workers feel their basic economic security and safety are being neglected. The last part, which is professionalism, analyze this action at the failure of preventative industrial relation on the part of MZZ management. It means they are showing a weak communication and lack of early problem solving. So we are going to the next part. Let's go. Okay, we are continue the question 1-3, which is impact on the company MZZ. Severe operational damage, product bottleneck, inability to fulfill order, idle machinery. It means the strike caused serious disruption to operation. Product stop, order are delayed, and machine remain unused, leading to major loss in productivity. Number 2 is immediate financial loss. Loss of daily revenue, potential penalty clauses from client, and legal costs. MZZ suffer daily revenue loss, may face penalty for late delivery, are called incur legal costs from ongoing dispute. The last one is long-term impact. Tarnish corporate reputation, difficulty attracting skills labor in the future, and the long-term strain on management-union relation. The company reputation is damaged, making it harder to attract skilled workers. Management-union relation may stay tense, affecting future cooperating. So that's all from me. I will pass to SYARIFUDDIN to continue, which is question 132, which is the impact on the employee. So that's all for me.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Syarifuddin bin Abdullah. My registration number is 05 DPM30103. Okay, next is I wanna talk about my part, which is question 1, number 3, impact on the employees. Okay, let me explain the point. The first one is direct financial hardship. When employees go on strike, they usually stop receiving their wage because they are not working. This creates immediate financial pressure, especially for workers who depend on a consistent monthly income to pay for essentials like food, transportation, bills, and rent. Okay, the next point is job security risk. If the strike is not legally recognized, for example, if it violates labor laws or procedures, employees may face disciplinary action from the employer. This action could include warning, suspension, or even termination. Okay, next point is moral and unity. Going on strike can create strong unity among workers because they are fighting for a common goal: better pay, working condition, and others. Okay, the last point is ethics, CLS 5. Unions have an ethical duty to manage workers' expectations, be transparent about the risk, and provide support during the strike. The union should ensure that members understand the possible outcomes and are not pressured into striking without proper information. Alright, the next part I wanna explain is question 2, methods to solve industrial dispute. Question 2.1, methods for conflict resolution. The first method is negotiation, first and preferred method. Both parties, employer and employees, sit together to achieve an agreement. This method depends heavily on trust and willingness to compromise. No third party is involved. The decisions comes directly from both sides. Method 2 is mediation. A neutral third party helps facilitate the discussion. The mediator does not make decision but helps both parties to communicate better and understand each other's needs. Final decision remains with the disputing parties. Third method is conciliation. Similar to mediation, but the third party plays a more active role. The conciliator may investigate the problem, suggest solution, and encourage settlement. Still, the final decision is not forced. Parties decide whether to accept the proposal. And the last method is arbitration. A neutral third party, called an arbitrator, listens to both sides and then makes a decision. This decision is final and legally binding, meaning both parties must follow it by law. Arbitration is often used when negotiation and mediation fail.
Hello, my name is HAZIQ bin MORYADI, and I will talk about question 2 number 2 and question 2 number 3. So it is about proposed solution and rationale. So rationale for conciliation. It is less formal than court action, arbitration, preserving relation. It means that conciliation is less formal than court or arbitration, allowing open discussion and cooperation. This helps reduce conflicts and preserve good relationship between the parties. A skilled conciliator can help bridge the 10% gap, for example, between 5% and 15% wage demand, by presenting objective facts, such as company financial data and cost of living statistics. This balances both perspectives, helping each side understand the other's position and reach the fair compromise. Conciliation allows a thorough and friendly discussion of all employee grievances, not just wages, but also issues like safety, workload, or welfare. This non-adversarial approach helps identify root problems and encourages mutual understanding and lasting solution. So for the last part, which is question 2, number 3, justification, benefits, and conclusion. So for management, it demonstrates a commitment to resolving the conflict ethically and fairly, protecting the company's long-term stability. By using conciliation shows that management is committed to resolving conflicts ethically and fairly, rather than through force or strict authority. This approach helps build trust with employees, improve the company's reputation, and supports long-term stability by maintaining a positive and cooperative work environment. So for workers, it provides a voice and ensures that any settlement is transparent and addresses their core welfare concerns. Conciliation gives workers a fair platform to express their concerns and ensure that any agreement reached is transparent and genuine. It helps make sure their key welfare issues such as pay, safety, and working conditions are heard and properly addressed, promoting fairness and trust in the process. In conclusion, conciliation offers the best path to a mutually beneficial and sustainable resolution, turning conflict into cooperation. Conciliation provides the most effective way to resolve disputes because it encourages mutual understanding and cooperation. By focusing on dialogue rather than confrontation, it helps both parties reach a fair, lasting, and sustainable solution, transforming conflicts into a collaborative outcome. That's all from us. Thank you.